Hi,
There you
what's up,
go.
everyone?
Hey,
Hello, how
what's
you?
good? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm in South Africa. Jess is in Ghana. Lady's in the US. Demi's also in the US. So, um,
Okay.
yeah. Pleasure to meet you, man. We're excited for you
Nice.
to play us some tracks. Are you down for that?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Are we ready?
Already?
Yep.
Yeah, so this album is called Logos 2 and it's by an artist, an amazing artist called Pappy Kojo. And it's a classic album already. This is not what I'm saying. This is what the streets and everyone on Twitter and Facebook, this is what they're saying. Yeah, this is the intro. Okay, so that happens to be the intro. So the next song is called Yehu, and it's a hip hop song featuring Medical, and it's produced by Uncle Beat. It's one of my favorites on the album too. So let's hear it. I'm a rapper. My do you know how to turn? Me too be around the Punya Kupan. I go when I'm your the rela is back. One for Harry, men I to the Sulam Cario. I'm in the Mia Makuma retire. Hey, what's the cousin of hotspots? Yeah, man, you be playing hotspots. I want the chicken in the box. My nigga pop. Mini. Nife na moko hochina na amene dufi na moko mo na ma wo mutupe na amenye homo na amene mututwa ayo we yala mkwahwe beside no we yala mam samson di laila na me yenda ma ankane chi wawa ameme ye ji wawa ko bisa mama amene ji my ma ko ko bisa nya amene pinara amene menya ejide man on the mundo in the man on the munko if you the man on the munho or to the man on the mumbo listen up you niggas, maybe 4 and a few niggas. Make all on a who nigga, move but 1 to the 2 niggas. Okay, so I'm gonna choose not to play the whole song, so I can play more songs rather. So this next one is called All Day All Night, featuring Kofi Kinata and Jedi Bleyambulu. All right, sure. So let's get into the song. What's a man phenomenal? Malamudria Bomija Dodo. Ahuma chimpo na mija frobo na magada na woju na mugu na woso. Ahayama FM tuno fomonda ahayama na usuki wabama ahapija sweetie. Nebeji na wobi anapegwa. Obi exposed obi bro. Obi uniform obi coat. Obi rubo number obi tote. Obi jinu do you be obi took. Okay, so yeah, this one. And then the next one would be, okay, let's play Believe. And this one features Sarkodie and Kwesiata and is produced by Ultra Nova. So let's go. Say, no kasa. You the car, you the kasa. Shady the B, and you know how to kasa. No more women who go to kasa. Say, and you know you're for her. What's this come and be several years ago? You shame share, who the bay of the cross. Shanyansa, never come market so. Yep. A friend I want, my friend and I want gangwa. Subanity, I want to win a jamba. Me and the one of the image and water. With you jamba. What do you want feel? And you would do some as much. What do you want feel? And you would do some as much. I'm sorry, I always have to do that.
I heard you. No, we enjoy it. Love that part.
Okay, let's do Tonight. And this one features Adina and is produced by Guilty Beats.
Hey, Adina.
Hey. Somebody must have called me to pass them in the powder. Hey, many money put your daughter, we with the powder. Hey, that's a bit of a call, the jam when everybody be told. No one ever move with the Adi be one of yeah, if I had a chance to see you again tonight, oh tonight, if I had a chance to see you again tonight, oh tonight, tonight. Okay, so that's it, guys.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Tonight, I really like Tonight. Like, I wasn't expecting it after all that hardcore rap, and then you come through with the, you know,
Oh, thank you, man.
with those levels. So yeah, those are my topics. I don't know if anyone else has any.
I was talking to the guys before Pappy Kojo came in. I think mine is track 14. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but Nampa? Is that
Nampa? Okay, yeah, Nampa. Yeah.
I love that record, honestly.
Nice, man. Nice.
I think all day, all night too is actually a strong one for me. Like, I like the vibe. You know, that's something you can play. Like, you have records on here that you can play on a chill day. You have records that you can play, I feel like, in the nightclubs, like, you know, get people going, get people energized. So you have a mixture of pretty much everything that most people are looking for. So good job, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate this, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oledu.
Yes. So my favorites so far were All Day and All Night. When you played it back for me and you told me the significance of having that feature, I started to realize the beauty of the song. But my favorite track, of course. But my favorite track, I'm not sure what the title of it, but the very last track on the album. Very, very solid outro. Very solid outro. I loved it.
Thank you. Hey, Jessica, I left you.
Yes, why are you forgetting me?
Let's hear
I
it.
actually went into this with fresh ears. I haven't listened to the entire project yet, but so far I'm really, really feeling All Day, All Night. Feel good song, and I'm really excited to go into it and listen to the whole project. I'm proud of you.
Man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I was going to open up the floor now for some questions. You can go first.
Okay. Are we expecting like any more visuals from any of the songs on the album later on or anytime soon?
Of course, bro. Of course. Like, bro, like this album means everything to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Might probably be my last album because the stress I went through to finish this thing, bro. I don't know if I have the energy to go to that stress again.
You just
You just came out with one album, and now you're coming to say it's
You think it's easy like that? You think it's easy like that?
But you're talented, you're gifted. This is one of your gifts.
But it just doesn't come. It just doesn't come with talent. You have to have the patience. You have to have everything. You know.
Pull a Jay-Z. You can't pull a Jay-Z.
You have to have it. Master, don't listen to him. I'll answer that question for him. This is my first album, but coming out with more projects. Thank you for the whistle.
Yeah, but I'm definitely working on the music videos. Green Means Go will probably be the next one because 420 is next month, and I want to release it on that day. You know, so Green Means Go most definitely. Of course, I have to give you visuals for the one with Sak and Kwesi. I would love to shoot for Tonight with Adina. Of course, Nampao. So, you know, Yehu with Medical too. I don't know, man, Charlie. I don't know, but most definitely, I'm shooting more videos.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, I had a quick question. So for the album, I see that you put so much work into collaborations as well. So which one was your top collaboration so far? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Maybe top 3. Okay, top 3.
I would say, hey, Charlie, this is a good question, you know. I don't know, man. I can't give you a top 3. I would say Fino because I've always wanted to work with Fino.
That's what I wanted you to say. Because I'm Fino and I saw Fino on the album. I said yes.
I'm not even going to lie to you, you know. I've always wanted to, like when I first came out in 2014, like because I was rapping in Fante and people couldn't understand Fino's raps here in Ghana, but he was lit, you know. People were, you know, suggesting, okay, you do something with Fino, it'll be dope. So I've always wanted to work with Fino, and he was also so cool, bro. Like he did the song the next day, sent it, he was down, like you know, it was just cool vibes, and you know, we're even planning on doing more. So for now, I would say Fino, but of course Sarkodie also, you know, even though I've worked with Sarkodie before, but it's always a good thing to, you know, work with Sark. It's a pleasure, you know. And yeah, I mean, first of all, everyone that is on the album are like, these are people that I really like and listen to, you know. So like everyone is like a favorite.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But because you're Nigerian, you're expected, I get it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jess, do you have a question?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the visuals because I know that with you, you've been real consistent since 2014, Nanama, Makuma times, like your videos always been on point.
Thank you.
Thank you. On point. I'm honestly curious to know why did it take this long for you to put out an album? I think that's one of my biggest.
I wanted to release this album in 2019. Yeah, so I did a release party and all of that. It was ready and supposed to come out, and then something came up. I think I don't remember what exactly happened, but we had to postpone the album, to 2020. And then 2020, I was ready for the year. I was just going to go to Italy and go chill, and hang out with my girl and all of that. And then Italy. And I got, so, and I was supposed to release it while I'm in Ghana, so when I was starting there, I just couldn't do anything, so that's why it came out this year.
Better late than never. It's a solid project.
Yeah, I'm just finally excited that it's out and, people are enjoying it, that was the goal, because it had been a long time since they heard music any music from me, so I'm happy that it's finally out. Yeah.
Thank you.
So for me, I would like to so Demi and Jess asked about visuals, and I've seen some of your visuals. You're quite specific, and you move with purpose. It seems you're always showcasing your country. What kind of process is involved with that, and what is your ultimate aim with regards to your visuals? And then my second one is you have a feature, a feature for a remix with Musisha from South Africa, which is one of my favorite artists. As a South African, I'm gonna ask about that one. How did that come about? How was the vibe? How did you guys, connect, meet, if you did? Yeah, that's my main question there.
Listen, let me tell you how it happened with Musisha. So I had to, Guilty Beat is the one, he's the producer who worked on the whole project. After the album was done, he mastered and did everything. So I I was communicating with him a lot. If I had any new ideas, I would just call him and talk to him about it. So there was a time I called him, and then he happened to be in the studio with Siswa, right? And then I was like, yo, you need to do this on this song and blah blah. So he was playing the song, and then she heard it and it was like, what? Oh, what's this song? To be on this song, So it was. I was like, what? She wants to be on it. Let's go, Charlie. Put her on. And then she killed the birds. She came to Ghana. We shot the music video. Good vibes. Always good vibes. So she's always good vibes. Always rapping. Always cool. So yeah, that was fun. And then, sorry, what was the first question again?
This was more so to your actual visuals,
Yeah.
The process involved there.
Yeah. First of all, I'm the biggest fan of Michael Jackson. So I really put a lot into music videos. It's one of my, I don't know what to call it, but it's really, really important to me, So I just take my time and I make sure it is done and done well. And even if I'm going to go through stress and, all of that, I make sure I go through it and then have it done, So it's something that is really important that I feel that I feel like it should be done, I would say.
Oh, sorry. One more question from me. So I know you worked with a lot of people. Before you retire, before you call it quits, is there...
I've retired already, but go ahead.
Is there anyone, as far as artists, you are from Africa in general, or even from America too, that you're willing to work with that you haven't worked with yet? Maybe in the future we can see some collabs.
Bro, I have so many favorites I would love to work with, bro. I would love to work with D12. I would love to work with Eminem. I would love to work with Lil Wayne. I'm sorry I'm mentioning these names, but these are the people I listened to growing up, I would love to listen to 50 Cent. I would love to work with 50 Cent. I would love to work with The Game. I would love to work with, because I'm a big rap fan. I really listen to rap music, And when it comes to Africa, of course, MI. I feel like MI is amazing. Ice Prince, of course. Yeah, the same essay. What's his name? AKA. I feel like AKA is dope. What is it? Casper?
Casper Nova?
Yes.
Casper Nyovest, yes.
Yeah, him too. Yeah, I'd say.
I like how you listed like rappers, like actual rappers. Like that's good.
Yeah, just like I like rap music.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually ask about that. You're listed as a hip hop artist. What does that mean being a Ghanaian? What is the scene like there as well with regards to hip hop, and where do you see the hip hop genre going in the next year or two, maybe?
I feel like hip hop is very, very important. It's the sound of the youth, and I feel like it's the sound of the street, and it's the sound of people who have something to say. So I like very authentic, original hip hop. It's just important to me, and I like the way that it's all over the world now. I like growing up in Italy. I always say this: the only black people they listened to were 50 Cent and Black Eyed Peas and Eminem. And Eminem is not even black, But now they play the Wizkids, in a club in Italy. They're playing the Brenner Boys, And it's like, whoa, this is really happening, So I feel like not music in general, like African music and the hip hop, the new drill. Look at what that Sucker Boys are doing with the new drill music, and hip hop is really
that too. Like,
yeah, I mean, sorry.
I was gonna ask you about that too. How it was taken over in Ghana.
Exactly, and this all falls under hip hop, and they are young and they are raw and they are doing their thing, and I feel like that's hip hop, and that is really, really important, So yeah, like hip hop will always.
Like, how do you create your music? Like, how is the process like?
I have to be in the mood, first of all, I feel like it shouldn't be forced, I feel like music is natural. Music comes when it's really, really natural. So for me, it has to be like moods and beats, the beat to the producer and who you're working with. You guys need to have like a good connection to create good music, So I feel like that is really, really important. And yeah, it just has to be about the mood and the beat, everything else just follows, I just don't force it, even for like a song. I don't necessarily need to like finish a song in a day or even a week. It could take like months for a song to be done, because that's just what I think about it,
What is your message with this album, with this debut album, and what would you like it to do for you and your audience and any new fans that maybe discover you?
Okay, so about the language, growing up here in Ghana, there's this rapper called Tiny, who is a Ghana rapper. He raps in Ghana. That's like another language here in Ghana, and I don't speak like I don't understand. I don't get anything from Ghana. But I loved listening to that guy, even though I could understand him, and because it's just was nice in my ears. Like I check out what he was saying was just sounded so nice with the beats and the vibes and everything, So I always had that in mind, knowing that it just has to be about vibes. You don't necessarily need to understand what I'm saying, but it has to be about vibes. Plenty, a lot of it, not even people outside, like even people on the song, the Aquaba song, Mr. Easy Patapa, Guilty Beat himself, none of them could even understand what I was saying, but it's vibes still. If you hear it, you might want to move to it. And I'm missing, so that's it has to be vibes to it. You don't necessarily need to understand, So for this album, I would say if you're not Ghanaian and you don't understand, at least with the visuals and with the storyline to the album and the vibes, I feel like I hope that I'm able to, give you something, I feel like with that, I'm able to give you something, even if you're not going to understand, you're still getting something out of it, So yeah, that's what I can say about that one.
Nice. Lastly, the visuals that we can expect, will they all be shot in Ghana? Is that going to be your theme for the entire album, or are you possibly think of maybe traveling and shooting in other countries?
Green Means Go. I shot Green Means Go in Italy.
Okay.
I shot Balance too in Italy. I only did Thomas and All Day and All Night and My Hat. So yeah, but I'm sure the next videos I'll be doing it in Ghana. yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing them in Ghana.
You want to try to get exclusive to premiere your video the next one?
Let's do it, man, Charlie. I'm down.
It's only right.
I'm down, man.
Thank you so much, Pappy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome, guys. Thank you for having me.
I'm boarding up, yeah, pump. Custom, yeah, 1 ton. Size bullshit, uncle.